Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Tsukihime. When last we left off, Shiki did a very, very bad thing. Well, not as bad in the grand scheme of things. I mean, he's done worse things in other routes. He did something he shouldn't have done to second best girl, and that's unacceptable, and I won't accept it. So, let's get back into it, shall we? Let's see if Shiki has an excuse for his horrid actions. After dinner, I return to my room. I fall on the bed and remember Hisui's face. I don't understand why I felt that way and why I did that. Back then, looking at Hisui's neck, I was lusting. Just like in last night's dream, I wanted to bite into her neck. But I can't even think about that right now. Last night's dream and myself a while ago, I feel like there's someone inside me that isn't me. I touch my neck. Those who are bitten by vampire becomes vampires in turn, they say. That's stupid. I'm walking around in daylight. Yeah, it's impossible. It was just dizziness and my fading consciousness contributing to my imagination. What happened with Yumizuka is burnt into my mind, so I think I just remember it when I suffer from anemia. Like Hisui said, maybe I'm just tired. Perhaps. I should hurry up and get to sleep and rest my tired body. Hot. 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 My body, once aroused, can't be calmed with something like sleep. So, tonight too, I shall relieve my thirst. It seems I went into town at night. It seems like I'm waiting with bloodshot eyes for someone to pass by. Again. Suddenly, I see a face reflected in the window. Their eyes are bloodshot and the face looks quite insane. This dream again. It seems I found my prey. I bring it down without a chance to scream, without it even realizing it has died. I'm seeing this nightmare again. Taking the dead body and the sound of biting into the throat. A gurgling sound. Drinking the blood flowing out of the rended neck, my thirst is quenched. The same scene as last night. Getting bored with just blood, I take the hand of the dead body and bite off the fingers one by one. The same scene as last night. Getting bored with just the fingers, I take the limbs of the dead body and bite them off one by one. The same scene as last night. Then, an obstruction appears. I throw the dead body aside and jump. Someone is watching me. Is it different from last night? Something like a vast nail is flying through the air. To dodge it, I leap aside. I run to the side of a building and jump from rooftop to rooftop. The figure in black chases the vampire. From rooftop to rooftop, from shadow to shadow, the figure follows. Can't be helped. It can't be helped, it murmurs. And tonight's meal ended. Well, that seems not good. Oh, a new day. 7. Deep Scar 2. Interesting little background you got there. Reminds you of an album cover that I can't quite place at the moment. Oh well. Maybe a Dream Theater album. That's probably not a Dream Theater album. Almost certainly not a Dream Theater album, actually. I don't fucking know what I'm thinking of Dream Theater. Shiki-sama. A voice. Please get a hold of yourself. I will bring you a drink right away. The sound of running footsteps. I awaken from the nightmare. My own room. I am definitely in my own room. just lying in bed, and morning has come. I saw that dream again, the dream of sucking someone's blood. Though I know it's just a dream, it still feels terribly real. My hands retain the feel of ripping meat, my nose, the smell of fresh blood. What's happening to me? I touch my neck gently. Yumizuka's bite marks are long gone. I'm still a normal human being. I don't want to drink people's blood, and I don't have a problem with the sun. Yesterday, what did I think when I saw Hisui's neck? Her white neck. From the bottom of my heart, I wanted to drink the blood flowing there. What am I thinking? No, I'm just tired. I still haven't forgotten what happened with Yumizuka. I'm not a vampire. I'm still a normal human being. But there is part of me that wanders in search of blood every night. So maybe, if it's that I don't notice, but I'm already at a point where I can't go back. Hisui enters with an urgent expression. Excuse me? You're awake, are you not, Shiki-sama? Hisui bows quietly. Her pure figure is so much the opposite of my earlier dream, it makes the uneasiness in my chest go away. No, don't worry, I was already up. Morning, Hisui. Thanks for coming to wake me up again today. Yes, good morning. Bowing again, Hisui approaches the bed. I have brought you a drink. If you are feeling poorly, please take it. Hisui presents a drink on a silver tray. The tray also has some kind of medicine on it. What is it, Hisui? You've never come with medicine before. Shiki-sama, are you feeling alright? You seem to be caught up in a terrible nightmare and your face seemed pale. I brought you some medicine. I seem to be having a nightmare? Yes. It seemed like your body was very hot, so I had Nissan prescribe something for a fever. But perhaps there was no need. Of course not. Thank you for worrying. I swallow the medicine and the water she offers. Ignoring the medicine, I'm grateful for the water. As Hisui says, my body is very hot and my throat is terribly dry. Even though it's only pure water, it tastes great. I can vouch for that one. If you are feeling better, please go down to the dining room. You know, I'm not like only water drinker, but I drink mostly water. You know, I drink coffee here and there, milk here and there. Well, I drink milk with cereal, you know. If you're not, please take today off. No, I won't skip school. I can't take a day off just because of this. But your face still seems pale, Shiki-sama. I'll be fine. Anyway, our school has tomorrow off. Since I'll have tomorrow off, I can push it a little today, can't I? Hisui glances down, looking like she wants to say something. Do I really look that bad today? Hisui, just one question. Was I really having a nightmare? She's answering. That's not something she can exactly answer though, because I mean, I've been told before that I would look like I was having a nightmare and I was having fucking dreaming about just bullshit. So, you know, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, most of the night, again, using myself as an example, I'd sleep very peacefully or have a very peaceful look on my face when I sleep. I have been told. Never, see myself sleeping, so, but I've told I have a very peaceful face when I sleep, and whether I have a nightmare or not, because I've had nightmares and have been told, well, that. So, I don't know. Yes, I do not know when you returned, but you were terribly tired and went straight to sleep. When I came and woke you up in the morning and opened the curtains, you seemed to be in pain and your breathing was rough. I see. A dream like that would cause me to be in pain, eh? Just hang on a second. Hisui, what did you just say? That you were in poor condition since this morning. No, before that. I came back? Where from? I do not know. Nia-san told me she saw you leave while she was patrolling the mansion. I left. Yes. Nia-san and I patrol the mansion every 3 hours. God, that would be fucking miserable. I mean, having to wake up every 3 hours is one thing, but, somebody walking through the halls of a mansion is kind of loud sometimes. I don't know how soft or loud the pitter-patter of their feet are, but that would wake me the fuck up. While Nia-san was doing rounds at midnight last night, she saw you leaving the mansion. Wrong voice, I think. Since it seems you are able to return before morning, Nia-san has not told Akiha-sama of this. As Nia-san is indulgent of Yushiki-sama, it will surely remain that way. What is this? I went outside? That can't be. I was sound asleep this whole time, having a dream. Having such a lively dream. But this is weird. Dreams are forgotten the moment you wake up, so why do I still remember all the details of the dream so perfectly? Also not true, it depends on, you. Sometimes I remember dreams perfectly, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't dream at all because I don't remember my dreams even, whatever. Dreams are weird is what I'm trying to say. Shiki-sama, your face still appears pale. How are you feeling? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, so go ahead, Hisui. It's okay, I'll go right away. I understand. I shall wait for you in the dining room. Closing the door behind her, Hisui leaves the room. Yeah, I'm fine. No problems at all. I'm just fine. I say it over and over again, trying to persuade myself. To get to the dining room, I have to pass through the sitting room. It's depressing. To be honest, I don't want to see anyone right now. Hisui and Kohaku-san and Akiha. I'm not sure I can act normally. We have a choice. We can read Akiha or we can stay in bed, essentially. Still. But, she is the heroine of the route, so we gotta go say hi. Right? Still, I have to at least say good morning. Avoiding Akiha because of this little thing will be confirming something is wrong with me. Good morning, Nia-san. As soon as I enter the sitting room, Akiha greets me with a smile. Morning, Akiha. Morning, Akiha. What is wrong, Nia-san? You seem really depressed. I just had a bit of a bad dream, but you seem to be in a good mood. Did something nice happen? Yes, quite. You got up early. Perhaps we might be able to go to school leisurely today? Having time in the morning always puts me in a good mood. Not me. I'll wake up. Takes me 15 minutes to go from asleep to ready to leave. I'm at most 15 minutes. Done. I hate waking up early. I suck at waking up early. I'm such a horrible, horrible person in the morning. Well, I'm not a horrible person. I'm an evening nights person. It's evident by the fact that I'm fucking recording in the middle of the night. I see. Well, I'm glad, Akiha. As I answer, my chest hurts. I might not be a person that deserves to be smiled at like that. You should go ahead then. You'll end up running if you wait for me. Did you say something, Nia-san? If you like free time in the mornings, you should just go ahead. You don't really need to accompany me, and I don't really have time to keep you company either. If you're ready, you should just go on ahead. That's true, But what? You're saying you can't go to school on your own? Give me a break. You're not a child. We're not the same. We're not that young anymore. Akiha stands up from the sofa. She does not seem happy. Nissan, are you serious about what you just said? Not really. It's just what I thought. Her teeth grit. Akiha looks down, her shoulders shaking. Akiha, you'll be late if you don't go soon. Yeah, I know. After all, I don't want to go with you and be late. Right. So go on. I'm not in the mood to be with anyone right now. Akiha rushes out. What am I doing? I didn't mean to say that, so why? Shiki-san, that was horrible. Kohaku-san. Oh, I completely misjudged you. Why did you say such things to Akiha-sama? I know. Even I didn't plan on turning her down. No, you do not understand anything. You don't know how much Akiha-sama was looking forward to this while waiting for you up until now. Waiting for me? You mean this morning? No. Akiha-sama told me not to tell you, but I can't bear this anymore. Listen, Shiki-san. Now Akiha-sama eats breakfast with you normally, but it was a real hassle before she transferred. I think the ladies' academy Akiha used to go to, was in the next prefecture. Next prefecture? Hold on. That's more than an hour's worth of driving. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. You finally noticed. To begin with, Akiha-sama would not have made it to school unless she left here at 6. And nevertheless, she overlooked that because she was looking forward to eating breakfast with you. Looking forward to... Why? She complains every time she sees me. Because Akiha-sama isn't honest, she's a tsundere. If you ever wake up on time, I do not think she would have any complaints. But all you did was sleep in and didn't eat with her even once. But Akiha-sama told me she was just seeing your face was good enough in the mornings was good enough, and she never told us to go wake you up. That's not true. She told us to wake us up once or twice, or was that in? It might have been a different round. I don't remember. Now do you understand? If you do, can you please apologize to Akiha-sama about earlier? I was going to do that already, but I don't get it. What do you want me to do, Kohaku-san? No, don't think too hard about it. Just act normally. Oh god, Shiki acting normally is But Akiha-sama isn't direct, so I just wanted you to be more considerate of her. I forgot what voice I was doing for her, or that I hadn't really decided, I guess. Act normally. I think that's just about the most difficult thing for me to do right now. Oh, and all of this is a secret. If Akiha-sama finds out I told you this, I will get in trouble. Kohaku-san heads into the dining room with a smile on her face. Come on, Shiki-san, if you don't hurry up and eat, you'll really be late. I can hear Kohaku-san's voice from the dining room. I head into the dining room, hiding my embarrassed face with my hands. I arrive at the school gates just in time. Running all the way, I somehow escaped being late. Then, I'm patted on the shoulder from behind. Good morning. Just made it in today, huh, Tono-kun? Senpai. And it seems you're in hot with Akiha-san. Perhaps you overslept today? Something like that. I had a bit of a fight with Akiha. Oh, it's no good for siblings to fight. Tono-kun, you're the older brother, so you should go and apologize later. You're right, but what do you care? We're in the same school, so I should go and apologize before lunchtime. On top of that, it was my fault to begin with. I sigh. Certainly, my problems with Akiha are important, but I should worry about my own troubles from now on. Last night's dream. Even though I knew I was asleep, I seemed to have wandered out at night. Hono-kun? What's wrong? Are you worried about something? Senpai stares at me with concern. I'm grateful for her concern, but I can't really rely on her for this. Just a bit. But it's my problem, so I'll work it out. Thanks for worrying, Senpai. Really? Well, if it's something you can't solve on your own, I'm always here to help. I'd be happy to do whatever I can. Yeah, if I'm in real trouble, I'll ask you then. As I speak, the morning bell begins to ring. Well, Senpai, later. Yep, I'll see you at lunch. Leaving Senpai standing leisurely as her first bell rings, I rush in the doorway. Second period ends. If I'm going to apologize to Akiha about this morning, now would be the right time. Actually, yep, we can go apologize, or nah, we don't need to do that. Well, we will do one of those two next time. So, do we apologize? Do we not? Well, I mean, if you have even the slightest little bit of, well, you probably know what's going to happen, but you never know. I might choose the uncommon choice. I might actually go and apologize to her instead of acting like Shiki and not saying a goddamn thing, but that's for next time, and I hope to see you all there.